I thought she forgot our childhood promise, but the alien queen never did, Commander Marcus. Chun stared at the holographic display in disbelief, his weathered hands trembling slightly as he read the transmission signature. After 47 years of silence, the message bore a designation he thought he'd never see again, Zixtara Prime. The bridge of the UES Defiance fell silent as the alien transmission began to decode. Marcus knew his crew expected him to maintain his legendary composure, but memories flooded back like a tidal wave, memories of summer afternoons in his grandmother's backyard, of a friendship that had defied every law of physics and probability. "Sir?" Lieutenant Rodriguez ventured carefully. "The alien fleet. They're requesting permission to dock. They're asking specifically for you." Marcus closed his eyes, transported back to 1987. He was 8 years old again, building a treehouse with his best friend, a friend no one else could see. She had appeared on a Tuesday, shimmering into existence behind the old oak tree like heat waves rising from summer pavement. To 8-year-old Marcus, Zara looked like a girl his age, though her skin held an otherworldly luminescence and her eyes contained galaxies. "I'm lost," she had said in perfect English, though something about her voice seemed to bypass his ears. "Entirely. My ship broke, and I can't go home." Marcus, with the unquestioning acceptance of childhood, had simply nodded. "You can stay in my treehouse until you figure it out." For 3 magical months, they were inseparable. Zara taught him games that involved moving objects with his mind, though only she could actually do it. She showed him star maps drawn in the dirt, pointing to a distant cluster she called home. In return, Marcus shared his comic books, taught her to ride his bicycle, and listened to her stories about the Zixtaran Empire. "When I'm older, I'll be a queen," she had told him one evening as they watched the sunset paint the sky crimson. "And when I am, I'll come back for you. We'll explore the stars together." Marcus had laughed, but made a solemn promise in return. "And when you do, I'll be ready. I'll be the best space captain ever, just so I can keep up with you." One morning in September, he found only a small crystalline pendant hanging from their treehouse, in the gradually fading certainty that his best friend had ever existed at all. "Commander Chun," the communications officer called out, voice tight with wonder. "You need to hear this." The bridge speakers crackled to life, and a voice Marcus hadn't heard in nearly 5 decades filled the air older now, carrying the weight of authority, but unmistakably her. "Hello, Marcus. I told you I'd come back." The massive alien vessel dominated the view screen as it approached, a crystalline structure that seemed to bend light around itself, beautiful and terrible in its alien geometry. Marcus's throat felt dry as he activated the comm. "Zara? Is it? Really you?" A sound that might have been laughter echoed through the speakers. "Queen Zixtara Prime of the Fourth Spiral Empire, actually. But why ease, it's me. Permission to come aboard, Captain Chun." The irony wasn't lost on him. He'd made commander 3 years ago, but never quite achieved that childhood dream of becoming a captain. Yet somehow, she remembered. An hour later, Marcus stood in the docking bay as the alien shuttle touched down. The figure that emerged was magnificent and terrifying, 7 feet tall, with skin that shifted between colors like an oil slick, crowned with what looked like living starlight. But the eyes, the eyes were exactly as he remembered. "You kept your promise," she said, her voice now carrying harmonics that resonated in his bones. "You became a star sailor just as you said you would." Marcus gestured helplessly at his surroundings. "This old bucket? Zara, I'm just a border patrol commander. This isn't exactly exploring the stars together." She moved closer, and he saw something impossible tears, though they gleamed like liquid mercury. "Marcus Chun, do you know what you've done? What humanity has achieved in the 47 years since I left?" He shook his head, confused. "When I returned home, I told the Empire about humans, about a species that took in a lost alien child. Without question, who shared their food and friendship freely. The High Council dismissed it as sentiment. They said humans were primitives, barely worth noticing. Her form seemed to shift, becoming somehow more regal. They were wrong. In less than 5 decades, you've gone from ground-bound to the stars. Your species doesn't just adapt, you thrive. You turn every challenge into an opportunity, every setback into a lesson. I don't understand. The Devourers are coming, Marcus, a force that has consumed 17 civilizations. The Empire has fought them for 3 centuries, always retreating, always losing ground. But you, humans, fight differently. You don't know when to surrender. She extended a crystalline device toward him. I didn't come back just to fulfill a childhood promise. I came back because humanity is our only hope. Will you help us, old friend? Marcus took the device, feeling its weight not just physical, but the weight of destiny. Around him, his crew stood silent, understanding that history was being written in this moment. He thought of 8-year-old Marcus, promising to be ready for adventures among the stars. He thought of humanity's impossible journey from that backyard treehouse to the vast emptiness between worlds. You kept your promise, Zara? Now I'll keep mine. The alien queen, his childhood friend, smiled, and for just a moment, he saw the girl behind the oak tree again. Then let's go save the galaxy, Marcus Chun, just like we always planned. Outside the viewports, the stars waited, and humanity stepped forward to meet its destiny, guided by a promise made between children under a summer sky.